All
All
right,
right.
so welcome everybody. I'm going to hand it over to Claire, who is going to lead our paint night tonight. And I want everyone to have a really good time. Okay? All right, off to you, Claire.
Hi, everyone. My name is Claire. For those of you who are new here, or for those returning as well, I'm just going to review the materials that we're going to be using first. I will share a picture of the image that we're going to be painting, and then we will begin. So the colors that we need today are white, black, yellow, orange, and blue. You can use a blue or a teal, and we're going to be mixing some colors today. The image that we're going to be doing is a summer butterfly. So this is the picture that we are going to be painting today. We are going to start by painting the background. So I recommend not using too much paint. We don't want it to be too thick because we will be painting on top of that. So I'm going to grab my blue here and pour it on to a piece of paper. And you're going to be painting the entire background that blue color. I recommend doing a thin coat of blue as we will be painting our image right on top of that. Yeah, so we can get started with that background color. I do find mixing a little bit of water into the paint can make it a little bit thinner as well, but that's not a necessary step. So as you see, I'm just painting the entire background this blue color. It is okay if you can see some brush strokes in your blue because we will be painting on top. And once you're done the blue, you can wash your brush after.
I'm going to spotlight you there, Claire, too.
Sounds good. All right, so once your full canvas is blue, this is what it should look like, but no rush on that step there. We will be giving it a little bit of time to dry before the next step anyways. And if you'd like, you can always give me a thumbs up when you're done that step so then I know. All right, I see a couple of thumbs up there. Great. I see some paintbrushes still moving though, so I'll give some time. All right, is everybody okay if I explain the next step? Oh, not yet. Okay, so our next step, we will be waiting a couple seconds just for our blue to dry. It doesn't have to be completely dry, but we do want it to be dry enough that when we put our next coat on, it doesn't blend. So our next step is we're going to be using some black and we're going to be outlining where we want the wings of our butterfly to be. So this is like we have a little bit of artistic freedom here. You can have your butterfly straight in the center if you want to. You can tilt your butterfly. You can put it wherever you would like to. And I will paint and show you this step. And then I will also share the example as well. So then you can have an idea of what you would like to do. I'm probably going to put mine on an angle, but still in the center. So I'm just going to be starting with the body of the butterfly, and you will be using your black paint for that. So I'm going to paint this like so you guys can see. And I'm just placing where I would like my butterfly to be using my black paint. So I think that's where I would like it to be. I'm going to share the other example as well. And as you can see, the other example has a shorter body. So you can decide where you want that. I'm only doing a line. I will fill out the body after, but I'm just kind of placing my line on where I want my butterfly to be. So I will share this to give one more example of a body placement as well. We will be
So Claire,
creating, yes.
is that black line supposed to be the body of the butterfly
Yes, so
or?
this will be my body, but the example has a shorter body. So it kind of gives you an idea of different options that you can do here.
Okay.
Um, and then we will be outlining the body and the wings, but not filling them in yet. So for the wings of the butterfly as well, there's a couple options of different sizes or shapes of wings you can do. And I do have examples of those too. So I will share those once everybody has their body in place.
Hey, beautiful, you've got a text message.
Alrighty, does everybody have their line for their body? Awesome. Okay. So next I'm going to be doing, so similar to this black line, I'm going to be doing black lines for wings as well. There are different shapes of wings. All butterflies are different. So I'm going to share quickly another picture of just different types of wings. All these butterflies also have different patterns inside the wings. That's not something we're looking at quite yet. However, the shapes of the wings is what we're looking at. I will share that first. I will then show you the step and then we can get going from there. So these are just different sizes, shapes of butterflies. So some butterflies have a larger upper wing. Some of them are similar. You can see the second one there has almost like 3 bumps for wings. So whatever shape and size you want your butterfly to be, this is kind of where our artistic freedom comes in. And everybody's butterfly will probably look a little bit different. So our next step here is deciding what size and shape we want our wings. So I'm going to tilt this down and you can see. And I am going to create my butterfly wings. Again, we're just doing an outline here. And I'm going to create a bigger upper wing. Maybe do a little bit of a shape there. And then my lower wing. So whatever shape you decide to do, I would recommend you mirroring it as much as you can on the other side. So we're just doing an outline here, and then we can go move on to the next step. Would you like me to continue showing me my screen, or I can share the example of different wing shapes if that's helpful, and you can kind of decide what shapes you would like from there. So I can share the complete example as well. And you can see that's a different shape too. That one's a little bit pointier on top. So we're just creating a black outline for that wing. So this is what my butterfly looks like right now.
Mine's a flop and I can't fix it now.
So the nice thing about the paint that we're using, it is acrylic. So once your black dries, you can actually go over it with some blue, and it should cover up some areas.
I have to cover the whole thing.
No problem. So if you want, you can even just kind of extend. So I see your wings are kind of like short there. You can always just extend them out and go from there. And that can also be some of the internal. We are going to be painting the inside of the wings. So if you wanted to outline wider than what you have there, we will be painting the inside of the wings next.
Okay. All right. It'll be a flop.
When you are done that step, you can feel free to wash your brush. How's everybody's outlines looking so far? Looks good, Andy. Oh, nice. I see some butterflies. Looking good. All right, is everybody okay to move on to the next step? All right. So our next step is going to be painting the inside of our wings here. So we're going to be starting with our yellow close to the body, and we're going to be ending with that orange color. So yellow and orange, and then in the middle is where we blend the two colors together. So I can show you how to do that. And if we get any of the color like in between these lines or on the body, we are going to be going back in with the black for detail after, so no problem at all. You can even just cover up your like lines if you need to, and we can come back to them. So we're going to be starting with the yellow close to the body and going out to our orange color. So I like to usually start with that yellow color first because our yellow is actually our lighter color. And I will tilt my butterfly down here. So I have both my yellow and my orange actually ready to go. You can choose to use two different brushes, one for yellow, one for orange, or you can use the same brush because we will be blending them together anyways. So I'm just going to be painting this wing for now, and then you guys can get started on that. So now my background is completely dry, so I won't have any issues of the paint turning green when I add my yellow. So I'm going to be adding my yellow close to that body. And as you see, when I put it close up, you can see a little bit of that blue background. The lighter the yellow is, we can just add more paint. It's no big deal. So I'm going to be adding yellow close to that body. And again, if I get it in that middle, over that middle line, that is totally okay because we are going to be going over those lines anyways. And then I will use a different brush just so it's easier to see here. My orange color will be on the outside. And then as I paint the orange towards the yellow and the yellow towards the orange, we will blend them together. So as you can see here, my orange and my yellow are both still wet. And that will help with the blending. So you can blend your orange into the yellow and vice versa. And the more that you paint in the middle with the two colors, the easier those two will blend in. If it's not perfect, that is totally okay because we will be adding more detail on top of that yellow, or sorry, on top of that wing color once we're done. So it'll just kind of fade from yellow to orange. And you're going to copy that step on all of our wings there. You can do all of the yellow at the same time if you want to, or do each wing individually. It is completely up to you. How's the blending coming along for everyone? When you are done those steps, you can wash your brushes, but no rush. I know the blending takes some time for sure.
Claire,
Yeah.
are we going to be doing a second coat on it or something? Because it still looks, ours looks black underneath for some reason.
Can you show me yours?
Um,
Okay, yeah. So the black could be coming from if the lines weren't completely dry. But you can definitely, like, even while it's still wet, add a little bit more paint to make it more vibrant. However, we will be adding some more detailing on top of the butterfly wings anyways.
okay.
So the vibrancy, it doesn't really matter because we will be adding on top of it too.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
What's your puppy's name?
His name is Gus.
Hi,
Oh, you can see
Gus.
his little head.
Yes,
I
that's
didn't notice you could see him right here.
Hi, Gus. He's like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping.
And how is the blending coming along for everyone? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, nice. I see some beautiful blending. It's definitely a tricky step.
I think my butterfly is pregnant.
Pregnant butterfly.
Yeah, it's very oddly shaped.
More butterflies to come. Mine is a little bit lopsided too. This one, I didn't fit my wing in fully, but that's okay.
But yours looks like a butterfly. We don't know what mine looks like. A stick with two eggs.
2 eggs. We'll make it look more like a butterfly in our next steps here.
I don't think so. Puppy.
Is everybody okay with another couple minutes and then we move on? Sounds good. We don't want our paint to be too wet for the next step, as we will be painting on top. But I'll give you another couple minutes as we let some paint dry here. And then we're going to be adding some detail. We will be using the black paint next again. All right. So our next step, we will be adding more of a body shape to our butterfly here, and then adding some details to the wings. So first we will be creating that body shape for our butterfly, and then adding some antennas. And we're going to be reinforcing that black outline. As you can see, I've gone over it in some areas with my orange. So I'm going to be creating a bit of a thicker black outline as well as that body shape. So I can show you the body shape first. So my butterfly will be upside down for you guys just because of the way I'm painting it, but I will share it upright once I'm done with that. But for my body shape, you're going to create almost like a head shape and then a body. So a bit of a circle for the head. And then just a thicker body on that same black outline where we were before. And continuing that all the way down to the bottom there. And you can make that butterfly body as thick or as thin as you want it to be. I did make my head a little bit lower than where I had started before, so I'm just going to turn that one line into one of the antennas. Just like so. There is my butterfly body and antennas. And I'm going to continue with that black paint all the way around those butterfly wings. I'm gonna remove that twitch to my dog. It's a little bit loud, sorry. So once it's outlined, it should look something like this. We won't be washing our black brush because our next step is using the black paint as well. How are the outlines coming along? Ooh, nice butterfly. Looks great. Oh, they all look great. Wow, that's beautiful. Great job, everyone. Alrighty. Is everybody okay if I explain the next step here? Not quite. Okay, no rush. Alrighty. Are we okay if I explain the next step? Perfect. Okay. So our next step is where all of our artistic freedom comes into play. So everybody's butterflies can look different if they want to, but I'm going to be sharing the screen with the multiple butterflies so you can get some ideas. So we're going to be adding some black lines into our wings to add some detail. So I will again share the original complete example, and then I will share my other screen of butterflies so you can get some ideas. But we're just going to be adding some black lines into our wings to add some detail. So as you can see here, share screen. There are some black detailing lines. Some of them look like ovals with some lines on the ends, or there's one there that almost looks kind of like a heart shape with some lines on the end there. So you can feel free to do any kind of black lines that you want. I'm going to be sharing one more screen here. And this is the one that has a couple different examples. So there's 6 different butterflies here. So you can use those as examples for you in adding black lines if you want to, but you can also just kind of make them up as you go along. I would just recommend that your 2 upper wings are mirrored images of each other and your bottom ones are as well, just so your butterfly kind of has some symmetry there. But other than that, you can add whatever kind of lines you would like to on top of those colored wings there. Is it helpful if I keep this screen up for some examples? Yeah, okay, sounds good. I'll leave this one up and then we can come back after.
I need to see what you're doing.
Can you see my butterfly as I
I'll
paint?
I'll pin it. I'll see if I can pin it. No, it won't let me pin.
Okay. So I'll leave this one up for a couple minutes and then I can reshare my screen. I won't start painting my wings until then. Alrighty, I will stop sharing this, but I will share this screen after I paint one wing, and then you can kind of see the steps I'm taking in order to paint one of them. So yeah, the black lines can be anywhere you would like them to be. I might just add some here.
One pin again, pin again. Oh, I can't do this.
The black lines can go anywhere you would like them to be. They don't have to look.
Yeah, they're not going where I like them to be, trust me. I don't do good at art.
Just an example of a design. And there's some different examples on this screen too, where there are some straight lines if you want. There's some swirly lines if you want.
Mine's an alien butterfly.
An alien butterfly. All our butterflies, I'm sure, will look very different.
Mine looks like a moth, I think, more than a butterfly.
A moth, okay.
Can you see it?
Um, Not yet. Oh yeah, I see it. The lines
It's a
look great.
moth.
Beautiful. Your blending looks nice too. When you have finished your black lines, again, no rush on that, you can wash your brush.
Yours definitely looks like a butterfly.
Thank you.
Do you want to trade?
Yes.
It looks pretty.
Bullsh.
Let me see. Let me see. Wait, wait, wait. Let me see.
Have you shown her?
Nope.
Mike, I showed you mine. You have to show me yours.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
yours looks like a butterfly. Yours is fine.
Your lines are fun. Looks great.
I don't like it.
Hey.
I might like it later on.
This is bigger, that's all, right? Nice. Cool. What color you want next?
That's it. I'm done. Oh, I gotta do the white curlies.
Just be careful.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some white as our next step. You're ahead of the game.
Nice.
It looks like sperm. Oh, sorry. Forgot my microphone was on.
And once you've decided where you want your black lines, we are just going to be Adding the white swirls to our background here. Thank you, Brenda. With our white paint here, adding just some swirls in the background for some more detail. You can add some swirls, some dots, kind of whatever and wherever you would like to add them. Michael, I see your flamingo painting in the background too.
Hmm?
I see your flamingos.
Yeah, they're the only good things I did.
Remember, for every negative, you have to say 3 positive things.
I'm alive, I'm well.
And your butterfly is beautiful.
I love it.
You guys lie like rugs.
Oh, 3 more positive things.
Hmm. I think it's not half of that.
I always love seeing the paintings when they're all together.
all the uniqueness of them.
Yeah. I think I see some people wrapping up, so I can always unpin myself here. And if anybody wants to also share their butterflies, feel free to.
And if everyone can send me a picture of their painting to my Gmail account, that'd be great.
Great job. They're beautiful. Wonderful.
Are we doing anything else on top of the butterfly?
Nope, that is all. Once you've done like the white and the black detailing, that is all for our butterflies.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for
Claire.
joining. Nice to see some familiar faces.
Sorry, one other thing. My daughter just said that you have such a pretty smile.
Thank you.
There you go.
Soon your wall will be filled with all your paint night paintings, Michael.
Thank you.
Michael, can we see yours again? We want to see yours. There it is. Good job. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Good
I love
job.
it.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, that one's beautiful too. Wow.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna log off.
Thanks for joining.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks for coming out.
No problem.
I'm going to stop the recording now as well.
Okay.